Avatars' voices changed for a race.
A choice that's met with strong distaste.
Fans feel betrayed by this forced direction.
A hollow move that shows no reflection.
Oh boy. So this one is kind of annoying. So obviously, people know about the live-action Netflix Avatar series, which has been...
That apparently has decided to cast Toph in a certain way that brings out her femininity and makes her less of a tomboy.
Whatever. But we were hoping, because we were getting another animated movie called Avatar: The Legend of Aang, which was going to have the original characters. But unfortunately, they decided that we don't need the original voice actors. And the reason?
Because they need to be ethnically accurate.
Why? Why are we doing this? It's okay if I know the actress for Toph, I think you mentioned, honey, that she passed away,
yes,
right?
Yes, she did.
So recast her, and if you want to make her more like closer to the ethnicity or diversity that you feel like she needs to be, do that.
But literally, I'm pretty sure the voice actor for Zuko is already actually Chinese.
I don't understand why this is a thing. I really don't understand why we're doing this. Because they literally already have voices. Why would you change them on purpose and be like, well, we're doing it? And they gave the most avatarded excuses. So you'll see here, Bookkeeper says, hello, they are doing an AMA. And is there a reason you guys decided not to bring back the original cast back for the ultimate nostalgia trip? The characters' voices are so iconic and distinct, I find it hard to really accept anyone else in their roles. And then, is there anything you tease about the new movie? Blah, 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 blah.
Casting director says, Jenny Jue. Or, I don't know how you pronounce that last name, but it's female. Oh boy, that explains everything. I told Mike and Brian that I understood how important it was to get this right for them and for the fans, because I'm a fan too. Also, my favorite IP. Since the original show was released, there has been more emphasis in VO to match actors' ethnic and racial background to the characters they're portraying. Atla is a fictional world, but there are cultural influences for each nation and kingdom, and we wanted to explore the talent from those groups. I can't say much more about it to the film, except that I'm really proud of this cast, and I hope the other fans keep an open mind to this new iteration of our beloved characters.
It's your favorite IP. Let's change it.
Screw you, tourist.
Fake fan. I'm sorry. If you say it's your favorite IP, then you should have left the original voice cast. You changed them to make them fit the category. This whole emphasis of voice actors matching their ethnic or racial background is stupid, because the whole point of acting is you can play multiple different roles. And if a character has an iconic voice already, which has already been established, you know what you do when you bring the character back? You bring back the same voice.
Unless there are, casting problems, such as, a voice actor dying.
Or not agreeing to come back, or not able to come back.
Exactly. Then you have to find someone to recast. But the point of voice actors is that they can assume multiple kinds of voices. They can adjust their pitch and tone to fit the voice for the character they're portraying. That's why voice acting and on-screen acting are two totally different jobs.
And I'm sorry, this whole we need to see ourselves and we need to have people match that. No. That's a load of garbage. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is able to see what people were growing up on. I was watching shows, whatever. And not just me, other people too. You didn't have to see the person on screen to identify with them, nor did you have to hear the exact right tone of voice or whatever to fit with the character. It's okay that if a character has an iconic voice to simply do that. Again, voice actors passed away. Got it. Makes sense. You want to make that more inclusive because you need to recast? Fine, whatever. I think you should just do it for the best person who's closest to the voice. But if you can't, I get it. This is literally, I'm a big fan, but I had to change it to make it fit to make it more diverse. No, you did not.
Nope.
You didn't have to do that. You did it on purpose. So you're not a fan. You're a fake fan. It's okay that you're a fake fan. It's okay. Maybe you like the show regardless, but don't pretend you did it because you're such a fan, because you're not if you change it.
Clearly.
You do not have to change anything If you are a real fan of a project or property, you don't have to change it.
What he said.
When you do this, you literally change them, and your reasoning is not because they were the best for the role. It's because we need to make them fit. And again, I love where you say it's a fictional world, but there are cultural influences. If it's a fictional world, the cultural influences, want to point something out, are also fictional.
Mm-hmm. You're allowed to base fictional cultures on real cultures, but the fact remains the fictional cultures are still fictional. Therefore, who cares what's going on behind the camera?
Fans want to have nostalgia. They want to connect with the characters as they remember them.
You give them a new voice and they're going to be like, what the heck is this?
Exactly. So continue it with what it was. Stop changing it to make it something that it's not. And if you're going to, don't pretend to be a fan because you're clearly not. You have ideology on your mind, and that's going to shape the entire product. This could still be good, but I doubt it, because if this is what you're prioritizing, you clearly don't have fan interests at heart.
I don't know what else to tell you, lady.
I'm not a bender, but you should get bent.
Boof.
Share with your crew, escape life's hell. From spooky memes to advice obscure, here's your dark solace of humor as a cure.